Welcome to another edition of the Countout. We're
Hi.
here, rocking it. We just saw Extreme Rules, and may I say it was relatively extreme.
Lee average.
Yes.
So let's start off
Brian's
with...
got a press conference right now. We're watching the hashtag WWE Fallout. It's not called hashtag WWE Fallout, my God. We're walking advertisement.
Yeah, whatever. With Daniel Bryan, I mean, he looks like he's got a beard.
And he's got a rough night.
Yeah, a little 5 o'clock show he's got going there. Anyway, to begin with, there was this pre-show match that was completely about being a star. It had two smaller wrestlers, El Torito and Hornswoggle, in a wee LC match. I gotta be honest, the match was pretty fun. There's a lot of really crazy stuff that happened. It was pretty much just a bunch of people running in and just doing stuff. Corey didn't watch it, but I did. I felt kind of bad watching it because, like, not that I feel bad for them because I'm sure they're having a great life. They're happy. They're proud of who they are, and they're making names for themselves. But I felt bad because I'm like, WWE's all about being a star, and yet they're like making fun of them. They have like a midget referee. They have midget announcers. Micro Cole, Wee BL. And
Oh my God.
And yeah, it was just, I don't know.
Like
It
a
was just,
giant, let's make fun of little people.
I know. I don't know. Like, I mean, and that's PG, and they're like making fun of it. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But I mean, I guess for what it was a fun match. They had some funny stuff going on. Then there's some pretty insane spots going on too. But yeah. So the first match of the night was Cesaro versus Jack Swagger versus RVD. For some reason, I feel like I don't know why they threw RVD. I haven't really been watching Raw like usual.
Well, RVD didn't get in a Continental title match. Same with Jack Swagger and same with Cesaro. No, Cesaro was in the match, I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Whatever. They didn't get the Intercontinental match, so they just all fought each other.
And I think they had, like, Cesaro and Swagger used to be partners, and then I think Van Dam was, like, tossed by Cesaro and Swagger or something like that. But,
I don't know. I just came in at the end of the match.
It was decent. I mean, like, I'm not going to sell it short. I'll be honest. I wasn't paying 100. I mean, it was good. For what it wasn't amazing. Swagger was eliminated first by RVD, and then Cesaro eliminated Rob Van Dam after, like, he, like, hit into the trash can, then he put the neutralizer on Van Dam onto the trash can. But it was
After he missed the frog splash.
Yeah, I mean,
and he hit his head.
Yeah. Oh, man. Goodness.
It looked pretty good. It looked like a cool spot, though.
Yeah, but it was a decent match, I guess. And I'm not trying to be, like, mean, but it wasn't amazing, but it was...
And then we have Alexander Rusev, who defeated RTruth and Xavier Woods by submission in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
I mean...
I was home for this, but I went upstairs and talked to my dad. Because I didn't really care.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really, like... I guess the character's okay, but I feel like they always have these characters that are, like, really big, but then nothing really happens to them with, like, Ryback and all that. I mean, they just kind of die out. So I don't know what the plan for this guy is, but I can't really pass judgments yet. Right now, I guess it's okay. We're just going to have to see where it leads. You know what I mean? And for what it was, I guess it was an okay match. I mean, you couldn't really expect much from it. You know what I'm saying? Next up was Bad News Barrett versus Big E for the Intercontinental title. My boy, Bad News Barrett, he had some good news for himself tonight. And
He
some
did.
Bad news
He
for
did.
Big E. He's the new Intercontinental Champion. 4th time for Wade Barrett.
Ooh.
Can't say, I'm a big Wade Barrett fan. He's probably one of my favorite wrestlers in WWE right now. So I'm happy for that.
Well, this was a really good. I think they did a good match.
It was
they
a
had a
good
good match. Except one point though, Bad News Barrett, they were on the apron, and he went to throw Linkston into the turnbuckle, but he jumped up onto the turnbuckle to make it look like he threw him over there. But it looked like he just jumped up, and it looked so stupid, unbelievably stupid.
It did, but this is still. I mean, it wasn't a phenomenal match, but it was a good match. It was good. I think that the Elimination Chamber match we saw with Big E and Jack Swagger was better, though.
Oh yeah, no, easily.
But I mean, I guess I expected a little bit more from Barrett, and Big E after seeing what Big E could do. But you never know, right? Could have just been a little bit of an off night, but it was still a good match. Then we had the Shield defeating Evolution, and this was probably the I want to say maybe best match of the night.
No, I'd agree with that. It was the best match.
This was a good match.
I do think they needed to have a stipulation or something like that. I feel like, because Extreme Rules should have a stipulation. Granted, none of the matches really have stipulations, because, why should we call it pay-per-view Extreme Rules and not have Extreme Rules? You know what I mean?
I hate the naming of pay-per-views. I think we should make a count on that, because I think it's just so stupid naming after, match types, like Hell in a Cell, TLC.
All right, we'll save it for the video. But, so, the match was really good.
Yeah,
I love the match. Seth Rollins is starting to become my, favorite right now.
Not Roman Reigns, not Ambrose?
I like Roman Reigns, but I think he's overhyped.
Yeah, I mean,
And I like Ambrose, and I like to see what happens after the Shield because he's got like that crazy personality, and I want to see what they kind of do with it. And I love to see.
I'm really excited to see what they do with Batista. He's really good.
Well, I don't know, man. This is Roman Reigns. Sorry, Seth Rollins. He jumped off really the walkway, which was awesome, and I could tell it was going to happen because they kept Triple H kept looking up for him. He's like, "Where is he?"
That was a good match.
But it was a really good match though. Except the only thing is though they didn't really beat up Batista at the end, and the reason why I say that is because Batista's leaving. I think after this because originally from the internet, I know Lucas always goes this. Oh, you can. Well,
that's exactly what I say. And Corey's like,
Batista was supposed to fight Daniel Bryan for the world title, but they're like, Batista's like, no, I don't want to fight him because I already submitted. If I lose again, I'm gonna look like a loser. So they put him with that. I don't know if they're planning on bringing Evolution back or not, whatever. But he, now he's gonna take his break because they don't know what else to do with him after this.
They already brought back Evolution,
so he's gonna go on his break. But if he is, which it can't be true because they wouldn't have brought back Evolution and then have him just disappear without having anyone. He's got to be back here tomorrow because they really didn't beat him up. They just gave him a three-way powerbomb, which wouldn't be enough to write him off TV for 2 months. I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens because I just was walking there going, well, I guess Batista's going to get his butt handed to him because he's going to be gone. But now I'm not sure if he's going to be gone.
That's not so stupid. His butt handed to him. Come on.
All right, so Bray Wyatt.
No, but overall, that was a good match. I enjoyed
match.
it. This match, though,
was a good match.
It was it was a good match.
It was a good match. Bray Wyatt and John Cena are doing a great job with this whole thing going on.
But then they had to ruin it.
And I don't even talk about the match. You just right away go to the end.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, Bray Wyatt defeated John Cena by escaping the cage. It was a good match.
And every time Cena tried to escape,
they knocked him down.
Luke Harper and
Eric Rowan.
Eric Rowan was always there. And then finally he threw Luke Harper in the ring. Then he tried to leave, but he still left Eric Rowan out there. And then he ended up back in the ring, and Luke Harper was still in there.
Yeah, I know.
He didn't really think it out, but...
I mean, it was a little long. I think it was a little... I think it could have been a little bit, No, I guess it was a good time. It was a good match. It was good. I mean... Yeah, I guess the story they were saying was that John Cena couldn't escape and he really wanted to escape. Like, he couldn't pin him.
Yeah, he couldn't escape.
But I think John Cena... I mean, logically, John Cena should have just focused on beating Bray Wyatt. But then again, logically, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan should have just climbed in at the beginning.
And just beat the crap out of John Cena. But it's wrestling. You can't think really logically, right?
So the finish came when John Cena hit, the attitude... I was going to call it the other name. The attitude adjustment off the top rope.
Second rope.
Whatever. Onto... did Bray Wyatt, and then when he was about to escape the cage, the lights went out, and it's like, it's like, duh, like with the sheep and all that, and then you hear this deep voice that's like,
sheep.
Yeah, well, but it shows the sheep face. I know what I'm saying. And then you hear the deep voice going he's got the whole world in his hands, and I love that song. I think it's really catchy, and I love the story they had going to it. But then they have to show a little kid standing at the doorway of the steel cage, singing it with the deep voice. And I know what they were trying to do, but it drove me crazy. I was just like, "Are you serious?"
If it was a movie, it would have worked a little bit better. Yeah. But it was so.
It looks so stupid. And honestly, on Twitter, I cannot believe everybody's like, "Oh my god, that gave me goosebumps. Oh my god, that was so creepy. I'm gonna have nightmares."
It was creepy.
No, it wasn't. It would have been creepy.
It was creepy until you saw the kid.
It would have been creepy if it just showed the kid and he had his normal voice. That would have been creepier.
You're right. That probably.
But then you have the obvious auto effect, and it's just like, oh god, it felt so fake. And I know, you know, wrestling's fake. You got to live in the moment. But that was just so bad. It was just like, it was just such a horrible finish. Because then John Cena was scared, and then Bray Wyatt hit him with the finisher, then walked out. And I guess this kid's name is Johnny. And I guess, they're going to, he's going to be the little boy that follows them around. That's not creepy at all, but whatever. I don't know. I mean, that just kind of ruined the story for me. I think they could maybe redeem it, because I really did like the story. I honestly liked the story they had going with these two. With that little bit, it was just kind of you know what I mean? I wish it didn't happen. Any comments, Corey?
Like I said, I think it was a good match. I think it maybe went on about 5 minutes, maybe too long. But I think the story they were telling were great. I think the kid worked if they'd done it correctly. Even if you said, I'm almost thinking if the kid was wearing John Cena clothes and all that stuff, and John Cena brings him in, or somehow John Cena is going out to him or something like that, and then all of a sudden he gives it. I don't know. Somehow
I hear they're showing it right now. They're showing it right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think how they could have maybe done it.
I like the way your John Cena wearing the John Cena's clothes.
And kind of show,
It's just, oh god, it looks so, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they kind of look back, it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Okay, and then Paige defeated Tamina Snuka by submission. Tamina Snuka was walking down the entranceway holding her vest like she was going to hold on to the title, but then halfway down she just let it go like she let go of her chances to win the title. Corey didn't watch this because he is sexist.
No,
and
they're bad at wrestlers.
No, this one wasn't actually that bad.
Oh, really?
No, it wasn't.
That's
this
good.
Paige is pretty good, and Tamina Snuka, is that Snuka's daughter?
Well, I'm assuming it's not his son.
Oh yeah, I mean you never know, right?
But yeah, I'm
it was
his
decent.
daughter, but
this was a decent match.
I don't know. I prefer the knockouts in TNA because they're actually good.
Better, but this was decent actually. I'm not gonna this is better than a lot of Divas matches there are.
And then we had Daniel Bryan defeated Kane, Extreme Rules match for the World Heavyweight Championship.
This match could have been a lot better.
Oh, it could have, but it
was okay.
It was decent. They kind of went back and forth. They used the kind of stick right away. They used the hardcore, which is awesome. They went out to the backstage arena, which I thought was pretty cool. I thought it was kind of cool because I haven't really. I just started watching again wrestling. Gosh, I don't know, probably around Royal Rumble maybe. And they really haven't seen that go on in the crowd. At least I haven't noticed it.
And they did have the Evolution
cool.
match
The Evolution
too.
match, yeah, we mentioned.
They went on to the
It was kind
crowd.
of really cool seeing that because I feel like I haven't seen that in a while. And going backstage, I thought was great too. And
Kane,
I don't know, through a TV monitor in the water.
And that made a lot of noise, I guess.
I'm not sure yet if he just got real angry and was like, I'm improvising. Or
I'm sure
they planned it.
I'm sure they planned it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And then Daniel Bryan came with a crowbar in the back, and then he had to pin him in the ring some reason, I guess. But then he put him on one of those machines. Forklifts. They had a little wood on it, plank of wood, and he a couple planks of wood, obviously, square of wood. Yeah.
It was a plank of wood. That's what it is.
Well, a plank of wood, I think of one line. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? So he has Kane on there. He's just driving throughout the backstage arena, and he comes out to the front, rides down the ramp. Then he puts Kane all the way up on the forklift, rides him up to the ring, and we thought, oh my god, he's gonna do something cool. And he just kind of rolls Kane off.
But Kane roll up so lamely.
Yeah, and he kind of forced himself off. Then Daniel Bryan got on top of it and did a headbutt,
which is cool.
Off the forklift onto the Kane in the ring. Kane kicked out. And they fought a little bit. Kane brought out a table and lit it on fire.
He choke slammed
him through an announcer table.
Real fast, real quick. I was like, whoa, slammed right away. And then obviously, they threw out the table, lit it on fire. And when he first was bringing it out, I was like, oh shoot, Lucas, they're gonna light that table on fire. Because I saw the fire extinguishers they showed on the right of the screen. I was like, no effing way. I said, they can't do this. This is a PG era. And then he lit on fire, was going to chokeslam him. Daniel Bryan kicks him, and then shakes the ropes. Kane falls through, gets up, they spray him out, falls back in the ring, and then gets kicked by Daniel Bryan. 1, 2, 3, Daniel Bryan wins. Leaves the ring, and then Kane's up.
It was honestly one of the most rushed finishes ever, and just Kane. I've tweeted this. Kane sold the F out of sold the F out of that table. Literally, you had to see. You have to watch it happen. It was actually really horrendous. Kane had a little shoulder lighting the table on fire, lit it on fire. He got up, then Daniel Bryan just kind of kicked him.
He did that on purpose though, I think, because if you notice where he fell, there was not really many flames, so he did that on purpose.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought just the flames started dying out, but I guess I don't know. It's an optical illusion. But yeah, and then he fell through the table. Then he rolled over and immediately got up while they're spraying so much on him. Then it looks like he turned around to them to telling them to stop spraying him. Then he rolls into the ring. He starts spinning around where am I? Whoa!
Guys, I'm good.
And then Daniel Bryan runs, hits him with the knee. 1, 2, 3, gets up. Then he walks out of the ring, and Kane's standing up man, I'm gonna get you. And the pay-per-view ends.
Now, WWE does not use slimming tables. Now, granted, they never really did.
Okay, I'm sorry, but Bray Wyatt is right now getting interviewed. This...
Alright.
It's really weird. So, Bray Wyatt, how do you feel about the match? Well, I felt pretty good. My young lad, Johnny, oh my god. He really likes that water bottle.
Okay. Alright, but no, so... they never really used Fleming tables before in the WWE. That is not really their thing. And when you use something like that, you gotta sell it. It's a big moment.
Well, that's TNA. I remember Corey went to Bound for Glory when they were at the Sears Center back in 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Abyss got thrown through the flaming table, and he
was gone for the rest of the match.
Because that's supposed to be intense. And when WWE has used flaming tables, I mean, they've been really like.
Well, the only time I really can think of it is Edge and Mick Foley at WrestleMania 23.
I mean, I'm sure they've done it before. I mean, I guess that's more.
And it was such a boom, stand-up moment, and that was the end of the match. And all of a sudden, to not have that be the finish. Wait, why did you flip the table over?
Okay. Oh. Yeah, the Wyatt family just kind of got up from the press. We have it on mute, but they just got up, like, knocked over the water bottle, flipped over the table, and just walked away. That was really symbolic.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're totally off the...
Like,
this is the count out. We do our own thing.
No. You gotta have a finish, like, something like that's gotta be the finish of the match. You can't keep going. Even if it's under 30 seconds. You can't. Especially how fast he got it. It felt like...
It was so weird.
It felt like he didn't get enough time to ingest the idea. Oh shoot, they got a flaming table going on.
I know, like they should have like teased it a little bit more. Like the second he slit the table on fire, 5 seconds later he went through it. Not even joking. So I mean, I see a lot of positivity for Extreme Rules right now on Twitter. I gotta be honest. I don't know if it's. I feel like a lot of it's just because Daniel Bryan won.
Look, I'm gonna be honest right here. Cesaro, Paul Heyman, Cesaro, Swagger. Rob Van Dam. I didn't see. I saw the very end of the match.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'd say a thumbs up for that one. To be fair,
I didn't see it, so it could have been a great match. The finish seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
Alexander Rusev, F that guy. Bad News Barrett, decent match.
Decent.
Shield, amazing match. Bray Wyatt, John Cena, good match. Paige, I didn't watch it.
It was good. It was good.
Daniel Bryan and Kane, it was a decent match.
Okay.
But
so overall,
this wasn't a great pay-per-view.
It wasn't, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like people get caught up, and they judge these pay-per-views wrong. They judge it based on who won, not necessarily the matches themselves. Because I feel like people are probably happy, like, whoa, Bray Wyatt defeated John Cena, great pay-per-view.
Because he lost at WrestleMania.
Shield won. Daniel Bryan won. Paige won. Barrett won. You know what I mean? Yeah, literally all the people they wanted to win probably won. Everybody on, like, all the fans love Cesaro, or, like, internet fans, I guess say, love Cesaro. I don't know how they feel about this Rusev guy, but I bet they like him better than RTruth and Xavier was. Bad News Barrett, everyone loves Barrett. The Shield, everyone loves the Shield. Everyone hates Evolution. Everyone hates all three of those guys. Everyone hates John Cena, and they love Bray Wyatt. Everyone loves this Paige girl. Everybody loves Daniel Bryan. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's probably why they loved it. Everybody they wanted to win won.
It was a decent show. It could have been better.
Yeah. And apparently there was a lot of technical issues going on. We think we didn't get too many. There was a little like cutout here and there during the Daniel Bryan Kane match, just like a little audio, some stuff like that. But most of the part, it ran pretty smoothly for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
But overall, I mean, grade-wise, what do you give this? I'd say almost like a C.
C plus.
C plus.
C plus. The Shield.
Yeah, C plus. I'll give it a C plus.
Shield, just like that match brings that to C plus. Mm-hmm. And Bray Wyatt, John Cena did a good job, but the finish ruined it.
Yeah, C plus. C plus.
So yeah, that was what our thoughts were on Extreme Rules. What do you guys think? Leave your comments.
Please leave your comments down below. And if you're gonna follow us on Twitter, don't unfollow us. I swear, if for all the followers we've gotten on Twitter, about half of them, like more than half of them, have unfollowed us. We look at the Twitter, and be like, wow, we got 12 followers, and we lose both of them, like within the next week. And we're like, wait, what happened? Gosh, all right.
Come on, guys, get it together.
And maybe follow us and try not to unfollow
us. But we will see you guys later. Rock and roll.
Bye.